Welcome back to Ship-faced, everybody, to Season 7, The Warrior Queen, Queen Mary. Honestly, I made my channel so I could do this ship. Very excited. First off, however, I do have to give a big shout out and thank you to Andy from the Roller 3D Model Company. There's a link in my description to his shop for this beautiful Queen Mary model and many others, including the newly released SS United States. But that's another story, which may or may not be coming to my channel as well. Back to Queen Mary. Because of the events of World War I, Cunard Line had lost the famous Lusitania in 1915, as well as the Carpathia a few years later in 1918, and many, many others. In fact, the grand total of 45 ships were lost from Cunard's fleet. On top of that, the world had gone into a recession with the Wall Street crash of 1929. This also financially impacted Cunard Line, and many of their aging ships, like the Mauretania, needed to be scrapped. And in the case of other ships that Cunard had that weren't currently being scrapped, were on the schedule to be scrapped. So they were not in a very good position, which led them, with the British government, to purchase the White Star Line and become Cunard White Star. Even this merger, though, only allowed them to have a handful of ships that didn't need to be scrapped. So we're paving the way for Cunard building this new superliner, on top of the desire to rebuild their fleet with a master ocean liner. They also wanted to retake supremacy on the North Atlantic, rivaling the French and the Germans. In December of 1930, work began on job number 534. However, just 1 year later, Cunard ran out of money and work had to stop. As a result, Cunard sought assistance from British Parliament, and Prime Minister Ramsay MacDonald granted a £3.5 million loan, equivalent today to $60 million US. That amount of money was not only enough to complete 534, but also to build a running mate to operate alongside her, granting Cunard for the first time in a long time a dual express liner service covering both sides in both directions of the North Atlantic. The sister ship was also an amazing vessel, but that's another story, coming to you later in my channel. The facts and figures of job number 534 revealed that Cunard had more than enough money to complete this ship, complete with beautiful, lavish interiors, including first ever public rooms that are double height, taking the space of 2 decks instead of 1, as well as having incredibly powerful engines to rival the French and German liners. Job number 534 was 1,019 feet long, 118 feet wide, and with a gross tonnage of a little over 84,000 tons. Queen Mary was quite a paragon of British maritime supremacy, and the people loved her. The Scottish people who built the ship in Glasgow at John Brown and Company were absolutely thrilled. At a time when there was much fear and uncertainty in the world, Queen Mary provided stability, beauty, and power, and became very quickly a very affectionate symbol of Great Britain's maritime history. 3.5 years later, construction completed, and Their Majesties King George V and his wife Queen Mary attended the naming ceremony.
And then names her.
I am happy to name this ship the Queen Mary.
For the first time, Queen Mary touched the sea, and from that point forward, would meet incredible odds and impossible challenges head-on, and prove time and time again that Britain rules the sea. Alright, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon so you don't miss future episodes, and look forward to episode 2 coming soon.